And test it. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Just make sure I'm talking.
Go ahead.
Got 3 minutes and 20 seconds to we get started on the second half. I deeply apologize for all the inconvenience on no sound, and thankful for Derek trying to get everything through the radio over the phone. But last week we had some hot mics, and I think we got all that fixed. I'm sorry for everything on that. I think we got everything fixed and we're rolling. And then tonight we didn't have sound at all. Couldn't get it figured out. Called Kyle Sellers, and I think he got it lined out for me. I had 2 Wirecasts running. I did not close the first one out. So I think we're good to go. And like I said, I'm sorry for the inconvenience for everybody that's been trying to follow along with us as we go. Like I said, Derek's been on the radio on his phone, and I've been trying to do the computer and trying to figure out the sound and run the camera. So we'll be back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds with some second half action. We're back here with some second half action. It is 30-6. And for those of you who have been on the radio, you've got to hear Derek kind of keep you updated with this game while I've been trying to figure out how to get y'all sound on YouTube. Like I said, I apologize for that. Kyle Sellers walked me through it. I had to end the broadcast, clear out a couple things, and we were going to try to do huddle tonight. I worked on it for about 15 minutes, and that's why y'all missed the first few minutes. I just couldn't quite get it to do it on this computer. We're going to try to get that fixed for next week and hopefully bring y'all some action on huddle. But for tonight, we want to get y'all on YouTube and keep things rolling. I'm Brennan Cup. Alongside me, Derek Rocket. And here we are at Foreman. Junction City will receive the second half kickoff. It is 30-6. And I'm glad we have sound because I don't have to go back to that scoreboard every
buddy,
few seconds.
It was a lot of work in the first half. I did the whole first half broadcast on a phone call for the radio Foreman's going to kick it off onside kick.
It's not going to go 10. I think someone touched it before
Yeah.
it did. Foreman's on the football, but we're going to see. Thought it was touched at about 9. It is going to be Foreman football.
Oh, wow. Foreman recovers the onside kick. Well, that's a good way to start if you're a Gator. 30-6 Junction's in the lead and got a comfortable lead. Junction defense has been playing good. Foreman has run a pretty heavy package all night, run a lot of misdirection. Their fullback's got a lot of carries. Number 1 went down early in the game, the quarterback, and he came back. He's healthy. Good thing to see. They've had a couple good runs by number 32, the running back. Like I said, a lot of misdirection, a lot of heavy package. They pull a lot of guards, and it's caught Junction off guard on a few plays. For the most part, the Dragons have been able to keep it in tune in the defense here. That's another one of that. That's another one of that fullback. Good heavy carry by him. That's going to be about an 8-yard carry on the first down play. Started out for the Gators. Good way to start out the third quarter. You receive an onside kick, and they get it. And I mean, it opens up your playbook. When you got 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3, Brendan, you can really do what you want to on the offensive side.
Absolutely. So we're going to see, like you said, I missed the first couple drives trying to get everything situated over here. Foreman moved the ball, man. They got some good-looking kids.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Like I said, they've kind of stayed in this heavy package that they're in right now. A lot of misdirection, sweep to number 22, that right side.
Just
looks
blown
like
up by
it ain't
DeCollin.
yeah.
Deuce cleaned it up.
Yeah, Junction's kind of closed it up pretty good. But when you get that misdirection going and you get that little seam open up the middle, man, the fullback's there for 5-6 yards every time, Brendan.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the kid you were talking about earlier, very good-looking kid.
Yeah.
I'll get you a name on him in just a second.
He's got a lot of speed, too. Yeah, I apologize earlier. We don't have the rosters. We're kind of running blind up here tonight. And,
should get a false start on
that's going to be a false start on Foreman.
Credit this Junction team. Like I said, I looked up, and I think the score was 8-6,
Yeah.
Derek.
I think the next time you looked up, it was probably 22-6.
Yeah, Junction City kind of come alive. From what I've seen some hard runs, as usual, from our kids. I saw a couple of throws that were just a little too deep.
Yeah, Larry's really opened it up a little bit. Like I said, in the second quarter, they opened up the playbook, and they was able to spread the ball around. We seen 4 wide out, 5 wide out even from Junction. We saw Larry in the empty backfield a lot. We haven't seen that a lot. We've been heavy out of the wishbone all year. But when he does spread it out and he does have time, he's been able to execute. But we haven't had time because that Foreman defense has been in the backfield almost every play, so he's had to get the ball out quick. And in doing that, he has overthrown a couple of those deep passes. There's number 32 with another sweep.
Another good-looking kid.
Yeah. And he's the one. He's taking that misdirection. They faked the handoff to the fullback, who's had a lot of carries tonight, and then they run that misdirection sweep, and it's been successful in a few drives for them so far. But Junction's still been pretty disciplined as far as keeping their edges.
Yeah, a lot of eye candy from the backfield, and you were talking about Foreman defensively. They're blowing up on that one side of the line.
Well, I mean, they're really giving Larry trouble in the backfield. He ain't able to sit there and look at that first option. And he's had to tuck a couple and run when they try to open up and try to throw the ball some. Quarterback keeps it. Number 1 keeps it. It's a big stop as he had some green grass after that first cut. Who was that made? That was DK. No, that was Kennedy there. That was
Jermaine
Kennedy. Yeah,
Jr.
That was Jermaine Kennedy that made that tackle there. He kind of he had a lot of green grass in front of him. He had one more cut to make, and Kennedy was able to make the tackle. Still in that bunch formation since 22 in motion. Another one to the fullback, and that was wrapped up real quick, right around the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Gators. They're on the 24-yard line. 9 minutes left in this third quarter. 30-6 Junction. They've been in control, pretty comfortable this whole game. Foreman had a great drive opening up, and ever since then it's been pretty quiet. Like I said, they've stayed in this heavy package, and it looks like they're going to stick true to it.
Yeah, trying to slow some stuff down. It's 2nd and 9 on the 23. Good drive to start this second half after they recovered the onside kick.
You just can't have that. It's too many men in motion before the ball snapped, and it looks like it's going to be another false start against the Gators.
Going to back them up 5. We're going to be sitting at 2nd and 14. 8:42 left on the clock in the third. It is 30-6 Dragons.
Which, if you're Foreman, you eat the clock a little bit, get some momentum. Wear out this defense a little bit and keep ticking away at them. If you're Foreman, if you're Junction, stay disciplined. Keep that all composed. Keep it on the inside. Don't give up no big plays to the outside.
Yeah, like you said, just keep your containment. Stay in your lanes. Seen some good tackles here early, but kind of blew it up on the edges right there, and they were just able to make a cut.
I tell you what, Delonte Duff may not show up on the stats sheet, but Brendan,
he's a presence.
He has been there just like Big Deuce right there
and
on that fullback. You need a guy. If you got a guy that's 380 pounds on the interior of your defensive line, and they're running fullback dive on you from that heavy package, he's got to make the play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Deuce has got to make the play. 7-foot wingspan. He's 6'4", 380. He is the leader of that defense, and you need him to assert himself in a game like this.
I'm going to try to drop back and pass.
It's a good move by the quarterback there. He's going to go off to this left side.
Brennan Lee with the big tackle.
Brennan Lee, big tackle.
Had a flag. I was trying to see.
That was a flag. It looks like it's probably going to be a hold call because it was when he was in motion, trying to get open on this left side. He kind of pump faked a little bit to make Duff get off his feet, and he had some green grass in front of him. But like I said, the Dragons just been closing out quick.
7:42 left here in the third. Junction City has not had an offensive drive in the second half. This has been all Foreman, and that penalty will be against Junction City. It's going to mark them down there. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. We're going to see. Said Foreman's skill guys look good. They're getting a pretty good push up front.
No, they played a tough football game so far.
Quarterback going to get the play. They've taken their time here. Ball's on the 18-yard line. It is 3rd and 4. 7:25 left here in the third. Going to hand it right. Try to go around that side, and Nemo Caldwell is going to sniff that out. Maybe a yard.
Brendan Lee was in there. Braden Hamry was in there. DK Hampton, gang of Dragons. It's going to be 4th and short, about 4th and 3 for the Gators here.
You just got to stay disciplined here and don't go for the hard count. If you're Foreman, you do go for the hard count. Try to get that free first down. 4th and caught a long 2. 6:50 left here in the third. It's going to back them up 5:32 on that right side. Wasn't in sync with his center, and he kind of got an early start, come out of his stance. So that should be.
Smackover's up 14-0 at halftime.
They're playing Grove. Yeah.
They said Mitchell Pope went out with an injury, Brendan.
Did he?
Yeah, he went out with an injury, and I think from what I heard, they're just being
cautious.
A little cautious with it.
Yeah, absolutely. With a kid like that, you've got to be.
Yeah, you absolutely have to be because Mitchell Pope's a kid that you can ride.
Yeah, I mean, if Smackover's going to make that run.
Ride deep in November, into December, and you can punch a ticket to War Memorial with a kid like Mitchell Pope.
Hold on one second. They threw the penalty, but it's still 4th and.
Yeah, it's still 4th and 3. I don't understand that. They must have waved off the flag, and we didn't see it.
Definitely hit a false start on that right side. It was 32 trying to get in motion. Making sure they get the play in right. It is 6:30 left here, 5 on the play clock. They're going to put him in motion, try to get around this side. Brennan Lee is going to sniff that out, and fantastic job by Brennan Lee. Also in there was DeKylan Hampton. We'll get to see this Junction City offense take over for the first time in the second half.
Baker and Graydon in there to clean it up. Dragons have flown to the ball really well tonight.
Does bow season start tomorrow, Derek?
It does.
Everybody that's bow hunting tomorrow, y'all be safe. I know it's still pretty warm, and always have a couple of hunting accidents early on in the year. I mean, throughout the year, just everybody be safe in the woods.
I hope we don't hear about any of them. Dragons about to start on offense.
On the 24-yard line, they're on side of the field. Got Jackson Caldwell alongside Larry. Looks like DeKylan Hampton split wide.
You got two receivers in tight.
Murphy and Wilson. Going to hand the ball off to Caldwell. Caldwell trying to get around that outside. He does. Jackson Caldwell lowers his shoulder, picks up about. Ball was on the ground. Foreman has it. That's one thing Junction City has not done much this year is put the ball on the ground.
Yep, and Foreman recovered. It's going to be Foreman football. A lot of momentum for Foreman in the second half so far.
Well, they're coming out.
And they're going to be looking to capitalize now. I mean, they got 2 turnovers early.
One thing you worry about, you have the big halftime lead coming out lackluster, I guess is the word I'd like to use, Derek. And this Foreman team, they're staying right in it. I mean, it's a 0-0 ball game in their books.
Yeah, absolutely.
Junction City, you want to see them play with that edge.
Well, it's easy to come out at halftime, 30-6. You got a team that's coming up here 3 hours away, but coming up here with a lot of state championships on their shoulders and a lot of hype on this Dragon team. And Foreman would love to play upset to that Dragon record.
Nemo blew that up alongside Deuce. Great job, Nemo, containing on that far side, and you had a host of Dragons led by the senior, Jermaine Singleton.
Yeah, Big Deuce is
We know him by Deuce.
Yeah,
so.
Big Deuce is going to be in there every play. And that's kind of where you saw that game flip-flop last week or 2 weeks ago against Smackover. Is when Big Deuce went down, they've been running the wishbone behind him, got up 2 scores against Smackover, and then Big Deuce gets out of the game. And, buddy, when you got a kid like that can just – I mean, he just moves everything on the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
Right.
And it's just you can't replace a kid like that on
they're
the
going to get
side of
too
the ball.
many men in motion.
Pitch. Yep.
Brennan Lee again sniffs it out. Great job by Brennan. Like you said, it kind of swayed that game. That's not taken away from the game. The game was fantastic. It is going to do dividends for both teams.
Great game. And Smackover came down to the border town, and they were ready to win.
They did what they expected to win.
They wanted it.
Both teams expected to win the ball game. Both teams are very good football teams.
Man, it was a
great atmosphere. It was a playoff football game.
It was a great 48 minutes, and I'm happy that I got to call it.
Yeah. So I hope we have a crowd like that. I think next week is mini cheer as well. Junction City will be at home. Hope to see everybody out for that. See, we have a 3rd and long, and it's sniffed out by Dalton Baker, and looks like that's Zyreek Hampton.
Zyreek's another kid. He's just hungry.
We talked about him a lot last year.
Offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball, special teams. He's looking to put his pad on somebody, and it's special. You need guys like that ain't going to show up on the stat sheet. But, buddy, everybody on that team, when they're shaking hands in the middle of the field, they're going to remember number 9.
Absolutely, and he did all this stuff last year. He's that hard-nosed football player. Some of it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but he does everything
you need
right.
Him to. He does everything you need. If you need him to run fullback, if you need him to run linebacker, if you need him on special teams, the kid's just a workhorse, and you can't replace that.
Yep, we're going to have a 4th and 20. You just can't commit a silly penalty here. Ball's going to be downfield, and he's just going to lob it up. They're going to get Brennan. Brennan got there a little early.
Man.
Brennan
was looking at the receiver and not the quarterback. He was just
the ball was lofted, and Brennan was expecting a hard pass.
Yeah, he was trying to blow it up before he got there.
And if you're Foreman, that's exactly what you're looking for. So that's okay. 4:26 left here in the 3rd. Should be a.
Oh, it's going to be 4th and about 2.
Yeah, I thought it was 3rd and 20, or 4th and 20, but must have had it at 3rd or 4th and 17. So we're at 4th and 2 now. Another chance for this Junction City defense to get off the field. Going to bring their guy in motion. And they take all of the play clock, and that's their offense. So, I mean, I like it. With the kids they got, you're going to have to blow up the line of scrimmage here and stay disciplined. We do blow it up, and there's a host of Dragons led by Zyreek Hampton. Trying to see, that's Dalton Baker as well. Junction City will take over. Well, he's on. A little bit after the play, but
it's just these kids are fired.
Hard-nosed football.
That's it. That's all it is. These kids are fired up. They're playing hard football. There ain't nothing there. Nothing there at all. Looks like it's going to be Larry. He's got trips left. DK out to the right by himself. Looks like he's got Zamundre Gray in the backfield with him.
Take care of the football. I mean, that's the main thing Junction City's offense has done this year. Every kid out there has done a fantastic job. Larry's going to swing it out to, that is Murphy, I believe. Murphy's got a crease, gets about 14, 15 yards.
Well, the speed on the outside for Junction, it's just if Larry has time to spread the ball around, then you're going to see special things out of this Dragon offense. But he's got to have the time. And the beef that you have up front for Junction, he should have time to knit a sweater back there, Brennan. But these Foreman defensive linemen have been in his face pretty regular.
Right, and that's something Junction's going to clean up. They're going to swing this out to DeKyle, and it's going to be a high throw.
Yeah, he throws it about 10 feet over his head.
3:59 left here in the third. It is still 30-6. Kind of a – it's really been Foreman moving the ball, just couldn't quite get down. They got in Junction City territory twice. Couldn't quite capitalize. Junction City fumbled their first drive. This is the second drive. Credit that Foreman defense. It is 2nd and 10 from them. Looks like the ball's on the 40 on the Junction City side of the field. That's Gray in the backfield with Larry. And they're going to try to come off this edge and see if they can get around Deuce. Great job by Deuce getting out there. Larry going to try to get around this outside. He does. He's got a good hold. That's Zamundre out blocking in front. Call it about a 22-yard run by Larry there. That was good blocking by Zamundre Gray out here on this.
Well, they stacked the
side.
Receivers heavy to that right side, and Larry just took the snap and followed suit. Worked out good for the Dragons that time.
Ball's on the 38-yard line. Foreman side of the field. We're going to split DeKyle and Hampton on the far side. Hank Wilson beside him.
There's so much speed on the outside for the Dragons.
Hank Wilson's a weapon also that Junction City will use later in the year.
There's so many mouths to feed on this Dragon offense.
Larry's going to take the snap in the gun. Going to hand off to Gray. Gray's got a hold. Gray trying to get around that outside. He does. Gray splits through two. Zamundre, big gain. Spins out of another one, Derek. He's going to my goodness, look at this kid. Zamundre Gray. A couple flags down there, though.
He broke about 7 tackles on that play.
Yeah, I thought the play was dead on that far sideline.
I was, too. About lost the camera there trying to keep up with him.
He spun out of it. And
a heck of a run by Zamundre Gray.
The junior.
A lot of speed. Like I said, there's so many weapons on this Dragon offense.
A lot of mouths to feed.
Coach Morphus and Coach Ball, they got to get creative on how they can feed all of them.
It's a luxury, and it's also hard.
It's a curse. It's a double-edged sword is what it is.
Both men have done fantastic of getting kids the ball this year. This is Morphus' first year with Junction City. And everything I've seen so far, it's been phenomenal.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 18. And like you said, you got weapons everywhere, and they're trying to spread it around. You got Hampton out right, Kennedy out left. You got Hank Wilson out left. You got Nemo here at the tight end position.
You got
more of an H-back position.
If that safety crashes, you got to get this ball to
Kennedy.
Kennedy's going to go around the outside trying to follow a block. If I get one-on-one coverage with DK.
It's a no-brainer.
Jermaine Kennedy, the junior. He's looked good this year as well.
Yeah, he has.
Brennan Lee and Larry checking back in.
Ball hard.
3 minutes to go here left in the third. We got DeKyle and Hampton near side. Going to bring Kennedy in motion. Good fake by Larry. Got one guy. He's going to try to bring it back to this side of the field. Breaks one tackle. Good block by Kennedy. Tackled out of bounds at about the
6-yard line?
6-yard line, 7 yard line.
Yeah, about the 7.
Down to 2:37 left here in the third. Junction City driving. You got Brennan Lee in the backfield. Looked really well carrying the football against Smackover. He's back healthy.
It's a hard-nosed back.
He's a kid Junction City's going to need and lean on late in the season. Like I said, you've got 5 or 6 that can tote the football. And he is going to hand to Lee. Lee cuts up the middle. Brennan Lee puts his head down, runs through a guy for a touchdown. I don't see any laundry. Like I said, Brennan Lee kind of had some nagging injuries there at the beginning of the season. It's good to see him back healthy. Kind of saw him a little bit in that Mount Ida game. Played sparingly. Really seen him come on here lately. And that's, like I said, it's a kid we're going to lean on.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking to December.
Yep.
If you're a Junction City football team, you're looking to December. You're in it for the long haul, and you got to keep these kids healthy.
That's Murphy alongside Larry.
Murphy's going to carry to the right side.
Runs over a guy.
2-point conversion is going to be good. It's going to be 38-6 Junction. 2:21 left in the third quarter. Long drive by Junction.
We're going to step away for 60 seconds. Hold on one second. There's a flag in the middle. Let's see what the flag was on, Derek.
Well, looks like it's going to be holding against the Dragons. 2-point conversion is not good. It's going to be 36-6 still. They're going to back this ball up. Going to back it up to about the 12-yard line. Two-point conversion try from the 12.
We've got trips far side. Larry's going to drop back. Pass was a little high. 2:21 left here in the third, 36-6. Junction City will be back in 60. We're back here, Junction City ready to kick off after the Brennan Lee touchdown. Looks like Reed Cates has it squared up and ready to kick it away. 2:21 left here in the third. 36-6 Junction City. Going to try to, about the 35-yard line. He was kind of going backwards there, and Larry tracked him down. Graydon Henry was there as well. He was trying to cut back and get around this side, Derek, and just wasn't able to get there.
Yeah, Dragons have been closing out pretty good all night. 36-6 Dragons, 2:15 left in the third. It's going to be 1st and 10 Gators from about the 35.
First and 10, balls on the 35-yard line. That's where Foreman will take over. They're going to try to hand. Dalton Baker blew that one up. About a 7-8 yard loss. That first couple drives, Derek, like you said, they kind of had Junction on their heels with all the miss.
Yeah, they moved the ball fairly well. And ever since then, Junction's just contained the edges and just collapsed on the ball.
And that's
very comfortably, honestly.
I heard Coach Ball yell one time through my headset when I was looking down, and ever since then it's kind of straightened up a little bit. Like I said, kind of come out a little sluggish, expecting to kind of dominate the game. 12's going to get around that far side. Good tackle. Jermaine Kennedy. Kind of woke him up a little bit in a way, I guess. like I said, this coaching staff's been intact for several years now, and it's really grooved this year.
Yeah.
Can't say enough positive things about everybody on the staff.
And the kids as well.
And the kids.
But, I mean, these kids got a lot riding on them. There's a lot on their shoulders. You know, there's a lot of hype around this.
A lot of
Junction
expectations.
football. Yeah, absolutely.
You put on a Junction City uniform,
There's
you know what comes with it.
expectations, period.
He's going to try to pass. He's got a couple kids in his face. Big hit. Was that DeKylan coming from that safety position?
Yeah.
Kind of hit his own guy. We're going to step away for 60 seconds. Didn't look good. It was Jermaine Kennedy that was down for Junction City. He got back up, just a little banged up. I mean, it was a pretty good collision. It's 4th and 15. Foreman's going to take a timeout. We will be back in 60 seconds. 33.4 left in the third. 36-6 Junction City.
It's going to be 4th and 15, 33.4 seconds left, 36-6. Dragons in the lead here
Lined
at
up to
Foreman.
punt.
And they're going to line up to punt the ball from the 30.
Kind of mishandled the snap, but they got Murphy back deep. That's a good punt. If you're Foreman, it's not returnable, and you flip the field.
Yeah.
Looks like the 37-yard line, Junction City side of the field. So excellent punt there. Like I said, did not handle the snap well. Joey Davis sent me a update earlier. Derek, Florida State was down to Virginia.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of what I said. They have Miami next week, kind of
That's going to be a game there, buddy.
maybe overlooking, you know, it's 35-28 Virginia with 5:55 left.
That's what happens.
And if you have any other scores from other high school games around, send them to me real quick, and I'll get those out. I know Smackover was up 14-0.
Smackover was up 14-0. There's probably plenty of time played on that game so far. So we need updates.
Jackson Caldwell in the backfield with Larry. Larry's Murphy trying to cut up field. It was a good pass. Took a little while to get out there.
Yeah, try to get his feet moving before he could get the ball corralled. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Dragons from the 37. 20.4 seconds left in the third quarter. 36-6. Dragons in the lead. You got Larry in the backfield. You got 3 wide out left, 1 wide out right. You got Jackson Caldwell in the backfield. Next to him, he takes a snap.
He's going to sling this down.
Hank Wilson.
Again, a pass right in his shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Again,
he had him beat by a few steps.
good coverage,
Just
though.
couldn't corral it. Yeah, I mean, he was right there with him, but it was a perfectly thrown ball.
He got popped.
Yeah, just couldn't corral it.
Yep.
Looks like he's a little shooken up on the play.
16 seconds, still 3rd and 10. You can see Coach Morphus trying to get Larry comfortable throwing the ball because you're going to need it down the road. You have all these running backs.
Yeah, but you got a tight end, number 3, Nemo Caldwell, that can come up the seam on any play. And it's shown that he's got pretty good hands.
Over here on this near side, Larry is going to.
He's going to take it to that left side, that far side.
He's going to pick up the first down plus some. Good block out there by That's the big man Duff down the field, 30 yards.
That's what we've seen a bunch this year. It's the hustle plays. Even in Mount Ida, when the kid just looked gassed, Brendan, and we brought it up on the broadcast how tired he looked, and then next play, he's 10 yards down the field blocking.
We got to remember, and people watching, you see the kid, you see a 6'6", 6'7" kid, 275 pounds, you expect greatness. He's learning football.
Yeah, this is his first year ever playing organized football.
There's your guy, the junior.
Brown runs the ball.
DJ Brown.
He runs the ball hard. I'm a fan. He
DJ
puts
Brown.
his head down, and that's what you need 3 or 4 backs that can put their head down, put their shoulder pads on somebody, and get positive yards. And that's, I mean, you just got to have them. They're expendable. They're disposable. It is what it is. You got to have guys that can get these carries, get positive yards, and get banged up a little bit. Because you have so much speed, you need the bruisers. Brown is a bruiser. He's a big kid.
He's going to drop back. He's going to try to get some air into this one. He just overthrows Nemo.
Right on his fingertips.
That'll bring the third quarter to a close. 36-6. Junction City has the lead. We'll be back in 60. Back here, it's 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 33.
Kennedy's
Foreman side of the field.
For the offense, calling the plays now. He draws back the pass.
Kennedy can spin it now. He's got Zamundre Gray
Touchdown.
just gonna call him out of bounds.
Oh my goodness.
It was close. Well thrown ball.
Yeah, it was a good pitch and catch.
Zamundre.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. And I like Morphus and Ball getting the second string quarterback in there and toss a couple balls in a game that's, you know, in hand. It's 36-6, 11:52 left in the fourth. And
it's 3rd and 10.
got 3rd and 10. Larry's back in at quarterback. Jackson Caldwell in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff. He keeps it. No, he hands it to Caldwell. Up the middle, following his blockers.
Caldwell, good
About
hard
a
run.
15-yard, 16-yard carry.
Close to 20.
Yeah, comfortable first down.
First and 10 after the long run by Jackson Caldwell. Looks like it was about 18 yards.
DK Hampton to the left side. Good hard run. It's like first down yardage. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Dragons from about the 5-yard line. Dragons in the wishbone formation. You got Brennan Lee and DK Hampton in the backfield. DK's going to get the carry again.
Not much there for DeKylan.
No, looks like it's going to be about a half-yard gain. You got a Foreman Gator down on the field. Let's take 60 seconds with them, Brendan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wishbone formation. Larry takes the snap, hands it off to Zamundre Gray. He's going to be
walking.
Untouched.
Yep.
Walked in the end zone. Good lane blocking by the Dragons. It's going to be 42-6. Dragons going to line up, go for two after the score. 10:23 left in the third quarter. 42-6 Junction.
Going to line up and go for
Gray
two.
with the 6-yard touchdown run.
Trying to see who all's coming in on that far sideline. I see Verdon, see Reed, Graydon Henry. Looks like we're going to kick the extra point. Looks like Brady Britton hustling on. Is that Kane Lee? No, that is Brennan Lee. Excuse me, not Kane. Reed going to put that one up and in. We'll be back in 60.
We're back. 10:22 left in the fourth quarter. 43-6 Junction. Dragons getting ready to kick the ball off.
Should be a running clock from here on out, Derek.
After the 4-yard touchdown run from Zamundre Gray to that left side, Dragons going to kick it off.
Tried to kick it deep there. I thought I heard a whistle, Derek, but
I thought I did too.
They're playing it. He had a little crease there. Good tackle. Get a name for you there. I think that was Cameron Flowers, the senior. It was. He's got several new faces in. Let's see if we can get some of those on there, Derek.
1st and 10 for the Foreman Gators from the 39-yard line.
Jeremiah King, number 17. This DQ Standard, the good-looking sophomore.
Verdon's a player on the edge here, number 40, that I really.
Tavion Jamison. Tavion Jamison played some good snaps the other day as well.
I'm excited about Verdon. His size, his speed. He's going to be a force on that Dragon defensive line for the next couple of years.
I think
young kid, big kid.
Perry on that far side. Good seal. Going to come back and make the tackle. That was DJ Steven Johnson also in on the play, number 56. I think Cade Hightower's on that far side as well. Like I said, we're trying to make sure we get everybody's name in. The only number I do not have is 52. It was Hank Wilson on the tackle. Like I said, we'll have running clock. We're fixing to go get us a ribeye here shortly, Derek.
Oh, I'm excited.
51 checking in for Junction City. That is Aiden Hilton, the sophomore. Good-looking kid.
8 minutes to go, running clock. 43-6, Dragons, 3rd and 6 for the Gators on the 43-yard line. Kind of sticking with that tight bunch formation. Got a man in motion. He pitches it number 12 to that far side.
He's got some space. Cuts back. Hank Wilson's going to wrap him up, ride him down.
Very good run for the Foreman Gators. Brought the ball out to about 36, 37-yard line.
Let's see if I got any updates on scores. And I'm kind of thinking 52, maybe Gavin Thurman. Not sure. I haven't seen him play this year. I haven't seen him in football. I wasn't thinking he was there, but just the build, it looks kind of like Thurman. So I actually have a text from Colton Sellers said it may be Gavin Thurman.
Well, I tell you that Foreman Gator band has got me fired up playing We Ready by Archie Eversole here.
See,
I know Caleb Tommy appreciates it.
El Dorado's up on Little Rock Catholic, 42-25 in the 4th. Jay Young with the update there. It's a big game for El Dorado.
Mm-hmm.
Going to try to get on that outside, and that was a good wrap-up tackle. That's the man, Cade Hightower.
Big shoes to fill.
I think we got a guy down. Let's step away for 60 seconds. Good to see the kid get up and come off under his own power. That was a big lick laid by Cade Hightower. As you were saying, he's got big shoes to fill if he's going to wear Richard Hightower's.
Old Richard would lay his shoulder pad on anybody, buddy.
Still will.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's 3rd and 8. Junction City side of the field at the 35, 36.
We're just staying in that same formation, 3rd and 8, 30, on the 35-yard line, 6:12 to go.
Going to try to go right the gut. Gavin Thurman was there along with,
about a gain
I believe that was Stephen Johnson. It was.
Maybe about a half a yard on the play.
Yeah, down to
Maybe
about 35.
4th and 7.
Obvious 4-down territory here for the Gators.
Down 43-6, 5:52 left to go. Foreman's played a tough ball game.
And if you're a linebacker, this is the kind of games you love. Foreman, run-heavy team. You read it and then go hit somebody.
Yeah.
DQ Standard right in his face. He's going to try to loft it. Cade Hightower's in position. He makes the interception. Cade Hightower, the sophomore.
Big Cade.
Can't tell what coach tackled him. It may have been Coach Ball.
No, it was Byron. He leveled him.
I saw Byron as well, but Lord, if you're going to get hit by the coaches, I don't know if you're going to make any more interceptions.
I don't
That's
know
2 men I wouldn't want.
I don't know if
I wouldn't want tackling me.
I don't want to get hit by Ball or Byron. I've lived that before.
I mean, any of the coaches over there.
Buddy, I'll take the spread if we're getting hit by anybody. I'll take the spread versus them two. I'd rather get hit by any of the kids stacked up and all the coaches put together except for them two.
Well, that's right. 4:50 left. I don't know. Jack used to lay some wood too.
Jack's a big fella too.
Hey, hold on
you know
now.
what? I don't want to get touched by none of them,
I was
buddy.
about to say, I just
Line me up against Boo, Larry, and Dixon. I like my chances.
Have fun. 4:38 left here in the ball game. 43-6. Burden's gonna come off the
this
field.
week's over, old Dixon and Boo's gonna be lined up against me, Brendan, in practice.
Like I said, you have fun with that.
Hey,
I'll let you do it.
I got it. I got it. 34 years young. Junction in the wishbone, trying to close it out here. 4:17 left, up 43-6.
Trying to see, it was kind of busted play. They got Kennedy.
Yeah, they got Kennedy deep in the backfield here.
I don't know if he didn't. There's
I
flags
think-
all
I-
over the
There
far
was
side.
flags as soon as the ball was snapped. I would assume false start. Illegal shift, something.
Like I said, who do we have coming to town next week, Derek? I know it's mini cheer. I did glance at that when I was trying to make sure it wasn't just me and you next week.
I haven't looked at anything just from the difficulties we've had tonight.
Mineral Springs, and I know Mineral Springs lost their
stud.
Their two studs, the linebacker 5 and 6. Man, they were some ball players, dude. I mean, they had several of them. Number 9,
Well, we're happy to see them
quarterback. Yeah. They were a senior-led team last year. That's
Wish
not
them-
overlooking them by any means.
No, wishing them the best, but we're glad those two kids ain't there.
You got Mineral Springs next week, Gurdon away the next, Dirks at home, Murfreesboro away, Lafayette County, and Spring Hill.
No, Murfreesboro's not an easy place to play. Gurdon's never an easy place to play. You can't overlook the Go Devils.
They're a hard-nosed football team.
they fell off a little bit here recently, but they're still a very, very tough football team. And it ain't easy to go anywhere.
You just handle your business, play Junction City football, let the rest control itself. It's 2:48 left here in this one. It's 43-6. Got it at 2nd and 12 here. Trying to see.
Kennedy coming in the wishbone here.
Going to hand it off. And that is Wilson just kind of had two guys in the backfield as soon as he took the handoff. I mean, it's hard not to hesitate, you know.
Going to be 3rd and
Long.
100 for the Dragons. 3rd and real long.
2:09 left in this one. We will have a running clock. For the fans that made this long trip up here to Foreman, we thank y'all. And
Gurdon beat up on Murfreesboro tonight at Murfreesboro. Donald just said. Donald caught with the update. Gurdon beat up on them. He said they whooped on them. That's his exact words.
Let me check my
Went
stuff.
to Murfreesboro and whooped on them. We're looking to see if we can get a score here as Kennedy hands it off up the middle. Looks like maybe to Wilson again.
49-31, El Dorado
No,
still in the
Caldwell got
fourth.
that carry. What'd you say El Dorado's score was?
49-31.
El Dorado's been playing good football this year.
That's the only update I have.
It's good
right
for you.
now.
You like to see Union County as a whole do good. Any update on that smackover game?
No, like the only one you had, I
I'll
haven't
see
been
what
on.
I can figure out.
So we
Give
got
me
a minute.
second.
We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about next week's broadcast as Dalton Baker comes into punt. But like I said, you have a home game next week. We had a big crowd there for that smackover game. Rightfully so. It's a rivalry game. You know what both teams bring to the table. But we encourage everybody to come up with that one. And we're going to try to see if we can get huddle figured out for the next game. So be looking for an announcement on that. I'm going to see what we can do there. And one way or another, folks, we'll have you some football to watch. In this one here, kind of a sluggish start, Derek. We'll talk a little bit about it. But at the end of the day, you got stuff to clean up, but you handled your business.
They had one drive. Foreman kind of moved the ball, which they did a lot of misdirection. They did move the ball. They had chunk plays here and there throughout the entire game, not just the first half. But that first drive, they had a couple chunk plays, and then Junction just gifted them with the penalties, and Foreman was able to punch it in the end zone. But Junction since then has cleaned it up. They've closed in well. They flew to the ball, and they took care of business, like you said. It's 43-6. That's going to be the end of the game. Sorry for all the technical difficulties tonight. We will have it cleaned up next week for a good home game. Y'all come out to the border town and support those Dragons.
Like I said, either broadcast, we will have it. One way or another, we're going to try to go huddle next week. One way or another, we will have y'all some football to watch. Thank you for tuning in, and sorry for the technical difficulties. We'll be back next week.
Dragons.
Go Dragons.